Hey guys, Assalamou Alaikum and once again welcome back to my channel. So guys, आज की वीडियो स्पेशली उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए यूज़फुल है जो कि पाकिस्तान की गवर्नमेंट इंजीनियरिंग यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में एडमिशन लेना चाहते हैं। तो आज की वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ शेयर करने वाली हूँ एंट्रेंस कॉलेज एडमिशन टेस्ट ECAT का पास्ट पेपर। और ये पास्ट पेपर है 2016 का। और इस पास्ट पेपर में जो आपके साथ सबसे पहले मैं सेक्शन शेयर करूँगी और फिज़िक्स के सेक्शन में होंगे टोटल 30 MCQs जो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगी और साथ में उनके आंसर भी। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। ये पास्ट पेपर है 2016 का फॉर FSC एंड नॉन FSC स्टूडेंट्स। टाइम है 100 मिनट्स का और टोटल MCQs हैं 100। तो सबसे पहले मैं आपके साथ फ़िज़िक्स का सेक्शन शेयर करूँगी। फिज़िक्स का सेक्शन में किस तरह से MCQs आते हैं। 30 MCQs होते हैं फ़िज़िक्स के सेक्शन में से। उसके बाद इंस्ट्रक्शन है और उसके बाद कंपल्सरी क्वेश्चन है फॉर आइडेंटिफिकेशन। तो इसमें आपने देखना है कि आपके क्वेश्चन पेपर का जो कलर होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपने जो ऑप्शन A, B, C, D हैं इनमें से सर्कल फिल कर देना है। सबसे पहले फ़िज़िक्स का सेक्शन स्टार्ट होता है। फर्स्ट MCQs, an astronaut in space comes to know of an explosion on a nearby planet. The astronaut came to know about the explosion because A. The astronaut saw, heard and felt the explosion. Option B. The astronaut only saw the explosion. Option C. The astronaut only heard the explosion. And option D. The astronaut both saw and heard the explosion. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, द एस्ट्रोनॉट ओनली सॉ द एक्सप्लोजन। इसके बाद सेकेंड MCQ है अ गेट इज़ कनेक्टेड इन अ कन्फिगुरेशन शो इन द फिगर, द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन y एंड x इज़ गिवन बाय। तो ये एक गेट का फिगर गिवन है। इसको देखते हुए आपने जो MCQs हैं इनमें से देखना है कि कौन सा राइट आंसर है। तो ऑप्शन A है y इक्वल x, ऑप्शन B है y बार इक्वल x, ऑप्शन C y बार इक्वल x, ऑप्शन D बोथ B एंड C। तो इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन D बोथ B एंड C। MCQs नंबर थर्ड, you have 20 capacitors available with you, each of 15 farad. You need a capacitor of around 1 farad in a circuit. You can achieve this value by connecting option A 15 capacitors in parallel, option B 20 capacitors in series, option C 15 capacitors in series and option D 20 capacitors in parallel। और जो राइट आंसर है वो है ऑप्शन B 20 capacitors in series। MCQs number 4, a thermistor with positive temperature coefficient is used to measure temperature in a furnace. Option A decreases, option B increases, option C remains unchanged, option D none of this। और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन B increases। MCQs number 5, which single gate in the following system equivalent to। तो ये फिगर दिया हुआ है और इसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपने राइट आंसर बताना है। ऑप्शन A है नॉर गेट, ऑप्शन B है नैंड गेट, ऑप्शन C है और गेट, ऑप्शन D है जोर गेट। तो इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन C और गेट। MCQs number 6, when you drop a ball it accelerates downward at 9.8 meter per second square. If you instead throw it downwards, then its acceleration immediately after leaving your hand, assuming no air resistance, is option A 9.8 meter per second square, option B more than 9.8 meter per second square, option C less than 9.8 meter per second square, ऑप्शन डी डिपेंड्स ऑन थ्रोइंग स्पीड। और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। MCQs number 7, Which one of the following is not a vector quantity? Option A, kinetic energy. Option B, momentum. Option C, acceleration. And option D, force. और इसका right answer है option A, kinetic energy. MCQs number 8. A tight wire is clamped at 2 points 2.0 meter apart. It is plugged near one end. Which are three longest wavelengths present on the vibrating wire? Option A, 2.0 meter, 1 meter, 0.67 meter. Option B, 4.0 meter, 2.0 meter, 1.33 meter. Option C, 4.0 meter, 2.0 meter, 1 meter. And option D, 1 meter, 0.5 मीटर, 0.33 मीटर. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 4.0 मीटर, 2.0 मीटर, 1 मीटर. MCQs number 9. A uniform bar AE of wavelength 9 Newton is held horizontal by vertical forces. Two additional forces act at A and D as shown in figure. The point must a vertical force of 6 Newton act to keep bar in equilibrium. Option A, point D. Option B, point E. Option C, point C. And option D, point B. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, point C. MCQs number 10. In a competition, fielders are required to throw the cricket hard ball as far as possible. Under ideal conditions, optimum throwing angle is 40 degree. What should this angle with two ground be in? 1. Strong winds against the direction of throw, and second, strong winds in the direction of throw. Option A है more than 45 degree या less than 45 degree. Option B है less than 45 degree और more than 45 degree. Option C है 45 degree in both cases. Option D depends on the throwing speed. और इसका right answer है option B. MCQs number 11. Three similar lights bulbs are connected to a constant voltage DC supply as shown in the diagram. Each bulb operates a normal brightness and an ammeter of negligible registers a steady current. The filament of one of the bulbs breaks. What happens to the ammeter reading and brightness of the remaining bulbs? Option A, ammeter reading increases, bulb brightness increases. Option B, ammeter reading increases, bulb brightness remains unchanged. Option C, ammeter reading remains unchanged, bulb brightness remains unchanged. इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी. MCQ number 12. Two spheres, each of mass m and velocity v, are involved in a perfectly inelastic head-on collision as shown in figure below. The percentage loss in kinetic energy due to the collision is option A 25%, option B 50%, option C 66% and option D 100%. और इसका right answer है option D 100%. MCQs number 13. An ambulance moves around a large roundabout with its sirens on. For a person standing at the center of the roundabout, the frequency of ambulance siren here will be option A equal to the actual siren frequency, option B less than actual siren frequency, option C greater than the actual siren frequency, option D changing as the ambulance moves frequency. और इसका right answer है option A equal to the actual siren frequency. MCQs number 14. Two satellites are to be launched into space from the surface of the Earth. Satellite 1 has mass 10 kg and volume 1500 cm cube, while satellite 2 has mass 5 kg and volume 1000 cm cube. Assume the required escape velocities of satellite 1 and satellite 2 are v1 and v2 respectively. The relation between v1 and v2 is option A, relation depends upon on the launch. Option B, v1 equal to v2. Option C, v1 greater than v2. ऑप्शन डी v1 लेस देन v और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी v1 इक्वल टू v2। MCQs number 15. Two stones are thrown down simultaneously from a cliff of height 25 meter. The initial speeds of the two stones are 10 meter per second and 20 meter per second respectively, which if the following graphs correctly shows the variations of relative distance d1 between two stones. Assume that the time taken by the slower stone to reach ground is x and g equal to 10 meter per second square and that the stones do not rebound on impact. तो इन ऑप्शंस में डायग्राम्स दी हुई हैं और इन डायग्राम्स को देखते हुए आपने राइट आंसर देना है और इसके जो राइट फिगर है वो है ऑप्शन ए। MCQs number 16. A mass of a liquid of density is mixed with an equal mass of another liquid of density 3. The density F the liquid mixture is option A 1, option B 2, option 3/2 rho, option D 4 और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2। MCQs number 17. The period of oscillations of a pendulum T is equal to 2 pi under root length over gravity. Meyer value of L is 10 centimeter, known to 1 millimeter. Accuracy and time for 100 oscillations is observed to be 100 second, correct to the nearest second. The accuracy in determination of gravity is option A approximately 3%, option B approximately 5%, option C approximately 15%, option D approximately 10% और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी approximately 10%। Use number 18. In an experiment, the uncertainty in the value of a resistor is 2%. Furthermore, the uncertainty in the potential difference across the same resistors is 1%. The uncertainty in the power loss in the resistor is option A approximately 3%, option B approximately 5%, option C approximately 4%, option D approximately 6% और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन ए approximately 3%। MCQs number 19. With reference to figure P1, the toy car takes a total time of t0 with a total displacement of d0 while traveling on the path A to B, B to C and C to B. The total time and total displacement are given by option A t0 equal to 2 pi plus 1 into second, d0 equal 10 meter. Option B t0 equal pi plus 2 into second, d0 equal 10 meter. Option C 2 pi plus 1 second into d0 equal to 20 pi plus 1 into meter. Option D none of this। इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन ए। MCQs number 20. With reference to figure P1, which of the following statements are relating the average velocity for the complete path and the instantaneous velocity at point C is true? Option A The average velocity and the instantaneous velocity at c are equal. Option B, the relation depends upon the mass of the toy car. Option C, the average velocity is greater than the instantaneous velocity at c. Option D, the instantaneous velocity at c is greater than the average velocity. और इसके राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी. MCQs number 21. A sphere of mass m and velocity 2v moving in the x direction collides with a sphere of mass 2m and velocity v moving in the y direction. If the collision is perfectly elastic, which of the following statements is correct? Option A, the two spheres stick together after impact. Option B, the total kinetic energy before the impact is 3mv square. Option C, the total momentum before impact is 4mv. Option D, both B and C. और इसका right answer है option D, both B and C. MCQs number 22. Two progressive waves of frequency 250 Hz are superimposed to produce a stationary wave in which adjacent nodes are 2 meters apart. The speed of the progressive waves is option A, 125 meters per second, option B, 250 meters per second, option C, 500 meters per second, option D, 1000 meters per second. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 500 मीटर पर सेकेंड. MCQs number 23. The lines of a diffraction grating have a spacing of 1.2 meter. When a beam of monochromatic light is incident normally on the grating, the first order maximum makes an angle of 30 degrees with the normal to diffraction grating. The wavelength of monochromatic light is option A, 1200 nanometers, option B, 450 nanometers, option C, 600 nanometers and option D, 700 nanometers. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 600 nanometers. MCQs number 24. Water flows through a horizontal pipe with two different cross-sectional area 2A and a pressure of the water is P1. Similarly, the cross-sectional area and pressure of the water in the second section is A and P1 respectively. Assuming V1 denotes the speed of water flow in the first section and denotes the density of water, which of the following equations correctly represent the difference in the pressure of the water in the two sections? The right answer है option A, 0.5 rho V1 square. MCQs number 25. White light is directed at diffraction grating at angle normal to the grating starting at the normal to the grating 0 degree. The order of red, green and blue light in diffracted spectrum is option A, red, green, blue, option B, green, blue, red, option C, red, blue, green and option D, blue, green, red. और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ब्लू, ग्रीन, रेड. MCQs number 26. Monochromatic light of wavelength 1 in vacuum is incident on the surface of glass at an angle 1. Assuming the refractive index of glass is 1.5, the wavelength of the refracted ray in glass is option A, 1 over 1.5, option B, 1, option C, 1.5 into 1, option D, there is no refracted ray. तो इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, 1. MCQs number 27. On a hot summer day, temperature is measured in a big hall a few minutes after turning on the air conditioners. Assuming the temperature close to the floor is T1 and temperature close to the ceiling in T2, which of the following statement is true? Option A, T1 less than T2 because of Boyle's law. Option B, T1 less than T2 because of Charles' law. Option C, T1 greater than T2 because of Boyle's law. ऑप्शन डी T1 ग्रेटर देन T2 बिकॉज ऑफ चार्ल्स लॉ, और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन बी। MCQ number 28. A constant current of 1 ampere flows in an electrical component over a period of 5 seconds. The total charge flowing through the component over this duration is option A 5 coulombs, option B 10 coulombs, option C 15 coulombs, ऑप्शन डी 20 कूलम्स, और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 5 कूलम्स। MCQs number 29. The current flowing in an electrical component increases linearly from 0 to 5A and over 5 seconds. The total charge flowing through the component over this duration is option A 5 coulomb, option B 10 coulombs, option C 12.5 coulombs, ऑप्शन डी 25 coulombs, और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी 25 coulombs। लास्ट MCQs number 30. A loop is placed in between the poles of a magnet as shown in the figure below. The direction if current flow is also shown in the figure. With respect to the axis, the wire loop will tend to option A rotate clockwise, option B rotate anti-clockwise, option C not move at all, option D move magnetic north, और इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन डी मूव मैग्नेटिक नॉर्थ। तो गाइज ये था एमटी टेस्ट 2016, और इसका जो आज मैंने MCQs का सेक्शन आपके साथ शेयर किया वो था फिज़िक्स का 30 MCQs, और उसके साथ जो उसके राइट आंसर थे वो भी आपके साथ शेयर किए। आई होप कि ये वीडियो आपके लिए यूज़फुल हो, एंड इफ़ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन माई वीडियोज़ मेक श्योर टू सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, शेयर, कॉमेंट एंड हिट द बेल आइकन सो यू नेवर मिस माई वीडियोज़। अल्लाह हाफिज़।